Amazon exclusive Black Box Mix A. Every Black Box includes 16 new for 2023 casting and recolors. If you want to get your own, I will link it in the description box below. Let's go ahead and unbox it. There's also a chance of getting a super treasure hunt in one of these Amazon exclusive Black Boxes. Let's hope we get one. Our first couple cars that we have, we've got the 70s van right here. That one has all the cool lettering all on the side that spells out a couple different things. You can see Mattel just right at the top on this one, and Hot Wheels right in the middle. Then we do have the classic TV series Batmobile right here. And this one is just the standard one. They do have this one as a super treasure hunt, but this is just your regular mainline variation of that one. So we'll put those aside. We grab the Ford Escort RS 2000 right here. It's a nice new casting. A lot of people are big fans of this one. It's not really my thing, but I still respect the fact that it does look pretty good. We go on to our next one right here. We've got the Track Manga. Check out the color on this one. This one's from the HW Art Cars. What a crazy looking livery on here. I love all these art cars. They just look really, really neat with all the different types of colors and stuff that they have included on them. Grab a couple right down here. We've got a new casting for 2023. It is the Nissan Patrol Custom. Also, if you're wondering, if you want to know which are the new for 2023 castings, it's pretty obvious. They say new for 2023, so we know this is a new casting. A lot of the other ones are just recolors. This one is obviously a new casting as well because it does have that new for 2023 on there, and it is your Dragon Wagon right there. Check that out. So it's a drag car wagon, an absolutely crazy casting, but nonetheless, we do have that one as our new one as well. We pull out these ones right here. You can see this one does not say new for 2023 because it is just a recolored casting right here, and it is the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth in the nice red color. Then we do have this one right here, which we saw this one late last year. This is that Kit Knight Rider type of car. This is like the HW Kit concept, they call it. It looks like just a modernized kit car. It's kind of a cool looking casting. I really do like this one. It's not really, it's considered HW Screen Time, but I believe it's not from Knight Rider, right? It's a Knight Rider. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe it is from like a newer version of the Knight Rider, but I think it's just like an updated version of the Knight Rider casting. So you guys comment down below, let me know. All right, let's see what we have right up here. We've got the Corvette Grand Sport Roadster right there, looking fresh. That one's a recolor as well. And then we do have the Pagani Huayra Roadster. I've always been a fan of this casting. Lots of good recolors of this, but white with the gold wheels. Wow, that looks so, so good. Really like this one. We have opened one of these up previously, but happy to have another one to add to the collection. So we will do that. And then we'll grab our next ones right here. We've got the Sweet Driver. That's a nice new recolor of that one. And another kind of food-oriented casting right here. We've got the Desert Drifter. And this one is a new for 2023 casting right there as well. So interesting casting. I mean, it's basically some sort of Jell-O or something with like icing on the top. I'm not really sure exactly, but there you have it. All right, we'll put that aside. Got 4 more castings right here. We've got the Eruption right here. That is a nice new recolor of the Eruption right there. Then we do have, I really, really like this casting. This is the 1970 Pontiac Firebird. This is from the Hot Wheels Legends Tour. They had it originally released in white, I believe it was. I think they've had a red one, now they've got a blue one, but it is the Hot Wheels Legends Tour winning car. What a cool looking Firebird. So happy to have it in this blue color. I mean, blue is my second favorite color, in case you didn't know. Yellow's my first, but I love we're getting so many good blue released Hot Wheels lately. I feel we're getting some really good ones. So that's a great new color. Really liking that one. And our last 2 cars right here, we do have is the LB Super Silhouette Nissan Silvia S15. What a long name, but what a cool looking casting. Love all these Liberty Walk style castings that are coming out with. Looking so, so good. I really, really like that black one. Then we do have a recolor of the Mercedes. No, it's not the Mercedes. I was about to say Mercedes-Benz A-Class, but It is not. It is the Subaru WRX STI. We've seen this casting before in many different colors. Then we've got the blue with white wheels. I love blue with white wheels. Looks so, so good. So what this box is the Amazon exclusive Hot Wheels Black Box, which will include all of the new for 2023 castings, as well as the new recolors for 2023, all as singles. So if you just want all the new cars, then you should definitely subscribe and get these. They come out with a new one every month. I will link them down below if you want to check it out. They're a very good deal, and it makes collecting a little bit easier. You don't have to search through the pegs on the stores. You can just get all the new ones included. Let's have a look at what we got in this box right here. So first one we got is Skate Grom right here, and this is the Tony Hawk edition of Skate Grom. Very, very cool. Then we've got the Dodge Van right here. Obviously new colorway for all of these ones. The Skate Grom and the Dodge Van are not new castings, but they are new colorways for them. And then we do have the custom 2011 Camaro right there. And we have the Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid Sport Turismo. Very nice in that red color. And then we'll go down right here. We've got the 2018 Bentley Continental GT3, new colorway, 2023 Nissan Z, and I believe that's the new casting as well. New color, nice new color. I like that color. That's a great looking blue color for that casting. Excited to have that. Then we do have the cool Combi in that Moon Eyes edition. I love all the Moon Eyes cars. I think they look fantastic. So super happy we got that one. Then we do have the Roger Dodger, and that is a nice new Hot Wheels Unleashed design right there of that one right there. So you can see the cool graphics and stuff on that one. That looks really nice. All right, what else do we have? We do have the Volvo Gasser Hot Wheels Legends Tour winning car right there. Volvo P1800 Gasser, I love that one. Then we do have the Baja Bone Shaker right here. There we go, Baja Bone Shaker. And we do have the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, the Gullwing, but this one doesn't obviously have the Gullwing opening doors. You can get the exclusive RLC cars, which have the opening doors on them. They're really, really cool. So we got that right there. I'll pull that. Ooh, we got the Tesla Model Y. That is a new for 2023 casting. You can see the new ones do specify on there. So we do have that nice new Tesla Model Y. And we've got the Mario Kart right there. That looks to be a new colorway of that one. And it's nice that we have the Mario Kart cars coming into the main lines now, as before they were only just the premium style cars. Maybe not necessarily premium, but a little bit higher priced. Then we do have the 84 Mustang SVO. That looks to be a new colorway of that one. Great looking car. It's a really neat casting, and especially in these the silver color, you can see just all the great lines to this car, and you can see that hood scoop on the front end. Really, really like that casting. We'll put that aside. We do have the Baja Hauler right here. There we go, Baja Hauler off-grid delivery. That looks to be a new casting, or sorry, not new casting, new colorway for this casting as well. And then our last casting we have in here is the Hot Wired, and that is a new recolor. We do get chances to get Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunts and Treasure Hunts in these, so be on the lookout for those. And we'll start it right up top right here. In our first three, the first one we do have is the Group C Fantasy from HW Track Champs. Then we have the 68 Copo Camaro from HW Art Cars. This would be a Super Treasure Hunt, but this looks to be just the mainline variation of it. And then below that, we have the Batman Forever Batmobile from the Batman series. And then we'll go right here. We've got the 89 Mazda Savana RX-7 FC35, or is it 3S? I think it's 3S, but there we go. That's a nice gold color, and the gold wheels and the green kind of mixed in there. That's a really nice looking model. Really like that one. We'll put that aside. I'll go right here. We've got the Jeep Wagoneer, the 88 Jeep Wagoneer from HW the 80s. The Hot Wheels High from HW Metro. Nice ones right there. Then our next two, This is a really cool model, the Mazda 787B from Retro Racers. It's nice to see this one in the main lines. This one was a premium before, now they brought it to the main lines. Below that we have the Dodge Charger Drift from HW Metro. It's a nice green color, looks really, really good. And onto this side right here, we've got the Diora 3 from Surfs Up. It's a nice blue color. The Pagani Zonda R from HW Turbo. I really like that Zonda R. That's a great looking color. Really, really cool with those wheels, and also super happy to get another one of those. So I do have one already. We'll pull the next ones out. We've got Max Steel from HW Roadsters, and then below that we have the 76 Greenwood Corvette from HW Art Cars. Good set right there for those two. And then we'll grab these ones. We've got the Twinduction, and below that we have Roller Toaster. Twinduction is from Musclemania, Roller Toasters from Sweet Rides. We're getting lots of cool ones from the Sweet Rides series, so lots of interesting fantasy castings. Then the last two that we have in the box right here, we've got the Barbie Extra from HW Screen Time and the Matt and Debbie Hayes 1988 Pro Street Thunderbird from Retro Racers. And that one is, I think that's our second or third recolor. I think it's our second recolor of this year. We had it in the pink variation first, but definitely a cool casting, so happy to see that one. Case D, let's open it. And we'll start right here in our first three. So we have first the 2008 Ford Focus from HW Art Cars with a different wheel combination on the front and rear. Then we have the Erikenstein Rod from HW 55 Race Team. So that's your anniversary series this year. And then Head Gasket from the HW Sports series. And that's a super fun casting, that head gasket right there. And what do we have right here just sitting on top? We've got the tuned 83 Chevy Silverado from HW Hot Trucks, and that looks to be a new recolor. We saw that casting new last year, I believe it was. Pull the next two out. We've got the Count Muscula from Muscle Mania, and below that we've got the Lucid Air from Factory Fresh, and that looks to be the first recolor of the Lucid Air. We saw it, I think it was we saw it in white and silver actually before, so that's our third color of it. This is a really cool casting, the HW Braille Racer Twin Mill from Xpera Motors. It's got the Braille on the outside of the casing as well as on the car itself, and it spells out Hot Wheels and a couple of different things and stuff like that on there, but really, really cool that they've done that casting. We got the clip rod from Xpera Motors as well. So that one it's an actual clip, so you can clip it on your shirt or pocket or whatever you want, wherever you want to use to clip it. You could clip a bag of potato chips with it. You could use that. There you go. There's an idea for you. And next below, we've got the 82 Cadillac Seville from HW the 80s. Then we've got the McLaren Elva from HW Roadsters. And below that we have the Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400 from HW Drag Strip. Those are three really, really cool castings. Really, really like those. Definitely fun to have those ones. Then below that we've got Time a Taxi from HW Metro. Put that aside. That looks to be our last three castings from here. We've got the 84 Corvette from HW the 80s. Then below that we have the BMW 507 Factory Fresh. That's a new casting. And then we have the Aston Martin Vantage GTE from HW Turbo. One more. Here's one more for you. Ooh, I'm a little early for you guys. So comment down below. This is our Lotus Evija from HW Greenspeed. Case E. And let's pull out our first cars that we have right here. And first up we have is the El Segundo Coupe. Then we have the Automobili Pininfarina Batista. That's in that black color, which I've said before, I'm not a big fan of. I just don't think all the weird Tampa work on it makes it look good. I like the cleaner look, but that's okay. We do have the Mazda Cosmo Sport from 1968. This would be the Super Treasure Hunt, but this looks to be just the mainline variation of it. So hopefully we can find a Super Treasure Hunt of it in here. We'll have to see. We'll pull out one up the top right here. We've got the 1986 Ford Thunderbird Pro Stock, and that one looks really, really neat. I like the drag style look of that one. Great colors and all as well. We'll go back right here. We'll pull out
the Ice Shredder that we have right there. And then we have the Batmobile from the Batman series. Lots of Batmobiles this year. We're getting tons of them, but that's all right. They're pretty cool. Next up, we've got the 2018 Camaro SS, and then we have the 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. There we go, 2 cool cars from the respective countries. And we'll pull out 3 right here. We've got, first up, the Roland Solo. That is a new for 2023 casting. You can see that right there. And then we do have the 1970 Dodge Hemi Challenger from Musclemania. Really liking the color on this one. I think that color looks great, that green. It's a really, really nice looking green color. Next up, we do have the GMC Hummer EV. This is our white recolor, which is, I believe, our 3rd color of this one right here. We've seen the yellow, we've seen a kind of an orangish red color, and then now we're seeing the white. So pretty neat that we got all those. Then we have the Mod Rod, which is a newer Hot Wheels Fantasy casting, which I've been a big fan of. I really like the Mod Rod. I think it's kind of like a new age Bone Shaker, but it's similar to the Bone Shaker, but still very, very cool. So happy to see lots of good color variations of that one come out. Next up, we've got the Audi RS e-tron GT. That one's in a new color variation as well. I haven't seen that color before, so that's a nice one to add to the collection. Then we do have the DeLorean DMC, or DMC DeLorean. This is a casting that's been around for a long time. We've gotten lots of different color variations of it, but who's gonna deny the DeLorean is being one of the coolest Hot Wheels castings of all time? I would love to see a RLC variation of the DeLorean with the opening doors. I think that's a great car to bring to the RLC lineup, so who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day. We'll see. All right, next up we do have the Lotus Emira, and that's from the Factory Fresh series. That's a nice new recolor of that one. We've seen a few different recolors of that already this year. And then our last one in this case right here, we do have the Mach It Go from the HW Track Champs, and that is a nice fantasy car with this see-through color variation on it. And here's our next 16. Let's open it. And we'll start it right at the back again. Ooh, I really, really like this casting. This is the 2017 Pagani Huayra Roadster. I love this blue recolor with those gold wheels. Looks so good. And then we've got the 70s van with all the writing on the side. It's all got different metal and different words written within the lettering of that. So that's a cool Art Cars series car. And then back up top right here, we've got the Track Manga from the Art Cars series. So we've got some crazy artwork on that one. And then below that, we've got the LB Super Silhouette Nissan Silvia S15 from HW Modified. That is another good recolor of that. We saw the past color that came out of this one was the black with the gold. Now we've got the gold with the black. So they kind of did it opposite, but that looks great. I really, really like that. So happy to see that one. We'll go back on this side here. We've got the Subaru WRX STI in white, and then followed by the Dimicini Veloce. I can never say the actual name of that, but there you go, from the Retro Racers right there. And then we've got the Roadster Bite in blue. That's a new recolor of that one. And then below that, we've got the Nissan Patrol Custom right there. And that is, I think that's our first recolor of it. So Nissan Patrol Custom, we saw it in a different color for its original release. That's the first recolor we have of that one. All right, let's see what we have down here. We've got the 72 Stingray convertible right there. Very, very nice. That's a new casting that they brought out. So you can see the new for 2023. And I love how they have the pop-up headlights in that one. So that's really cool. Then that's followed by this is not the supercharged one, it's the Renault Sport RS 01. This is the mainline variation. It would be a supercharged one if we had the supercharged one of it, but it's not. But cool that we do have that. Lots of recolors they've done of this one. Like, this casting's been around for a while, and I've got a ton of different color variations of it. But hey, it's pretty cool. I do like it. So we got the classic TV series Batmobile from the Batman series, followed by the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 from Retro Racers. The Porsche's a new for 2023 casting, and then obviously we've got tons of different recolors of the tuned out Batmobile. Then we have a new for 2023 Ford Escort RS 2000 from Retro Racers right there. That one's in red. I think we had the white one originally released in that one, and that's our first recolor of it. Followed by another new casting, the 73 Honda Civic Custom right there from HWJ Imports. Love the color of that green right there, real bright green. I think it's like a matte finish to it too. I think I've opened one of these before, and it's a matte finish green. So oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's gloss. I could be mistaken. Maybe it is gloss. I can't remember exactly, but I do like the color of it. And the wheels, I think, are very suiting for it. So there we go. And then our last two in here, we've got the 2017 Camaro ZL1 from Musclemania, followed by the 2018 Bentley Continental GT3. Two great cars from respective countries.